all the good girls that made bad choices.
Life can be beautiful.
And the game won't change, it's the same old thing. And the game won't change, it's the same old thing. Primo, dynamic duo. Dynamic
동전한 입조차 쉽고 일 없어 잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어 넘어질 때마다 일었어 다시 고쳤었지 이력서는 무신 성공의 신바람 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람 한 곡도 채 끝나기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축 자만 나태함 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투 다 끝 난가 같았지만 우린 우리 앞길을 막지만 하고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리록 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지 비극 지금 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind
Welcome everyone to 2K Sports Basketball. This game features something different, as we'll see talent from the college ranks blended into the lineup as well. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
So, Milwaukee will get the first possession. Here's Sanat.
At just under 7 feet tall, Sanat has great size, and it's so hard to stop him on the bounce. And whenever you watch Chris Sanat play, you immediately think this guy is the ideal stretch big. He's got great length at just about 7 feet, and he's already a very good shooter. I really like how he rebounds and competes on the glass.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Access denied. You have to go up a little more aggressively when he's near.
And it's flag missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. From 20 feet out. Not enough on that one as it misses. Here's Griffith. Hits it from three-point range.
And, you know, for someone with the nickname Dr. Duncanstein, Griffith does a lot of damage from three-point land. He is a high flyer and a long-range bomber. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
The screen from Kemp, and it's blocked.
Oh, so Sanat in great position, making his presence felt.
Pass to Yesufu. Here's the drive, and he slams it down right on top of Amare.
Oh, man, that was a loud bucket.
Here's Griffith. spins. And he jams it with authority.
That's something you're more likely to see in a pickup game.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
You gotta have great confidence to take that shot. Flag doesn't latch in. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Ooh, oh my goodness.
And creating above the rim. What a play by Sanat.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for Las Vegas.
1:06 left in the first quarter. Rivers can't get it to go. Stolen by Rivers. And now here's Rivers with fast break opportunity. Stoudemire wide open. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Wow, so much potential for Stoudemire. If he can master that quick release, watch out.
And Sean Kemp picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Shoots from the high post. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Becoming a dependable scorer, Yusufu can inflict some major damage with that jumper.
Perkins with the screen. Here.
Ultimate man child. Kemp, one of the most flamboyant finishers in our league. And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And it's flag missing. The three from Davis. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Las Vegas ahead.
Milwaukee, 16.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Boozer wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Boozer's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosive.
Here's Korver. And Boozer with the block.
Look at that rim protection. He just erased that shot.
Here's Pete. And another three for Milwaukee.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spaces. I've watched Cameron Boozer since high school. Everyone knows what a special talent he is. But then you add in the IQ, the work ethic. He's mature beyond his years, both on and off the court.
Jay. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Outside Korver. Now Davis. Drives to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And Davis is fantastic at cutting into the lane. Such a confident offensive player.
Las Vegas leading. Welcome, everyone, to our 2K broadcast. We've got a little shakeup on the hardwood, mixing some college players in for this one. In this game, we'll see Indianapolis going against Las Vegas. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Go.
Tip-off goes to Las Vegas. Pass to Rivers. Jacks up a three. And it's Indianapolis with the rebound. To the paint. Great D that time from Kemp.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
The ultimate man-child. Kemp, one of the most flamboyant finishers in our league.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has three key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Over in the corner, Kemp. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And so Payton will bring it up for Indianapolis. Cousins, no good. Now Casper. The screen from Kemp. For three. Up again. And then Kemp slams it in.
Yeah, once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosive.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, the energy Stoudemire plays with. Jumps out and he just gets after it on the board.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, that's a lack of discipline defensively. Just stay on the floor and get your hand up.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Yeah, you look at the different ways Bam Adebayo can impact the game. He's a player everyone wants on their team.
Now, here's Walton. Outside, Payton. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. And it's sent back by Kemp.
Well, we could feel that block from here. Great to see this kind of energy on defense.
The screen from Kemp. Here's Davis. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
And the dunk by Aldridge.
And I like whenever Aldridge uses his length on offense, especially when he goes up after the alley-oop. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now, here's Adebayo. The shot, no good. Here's Davis. Aldridge with some nice D.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Here's Adebayo. And it's sent back by Kemp. Here's Rivers. And the bank shot is good.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Walton inside. And so it's Las Vegas in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
And with how well Lillard shoots it from deep, that mid-range, Jay, is normally going to be open.
Outside, Bagley. And Sean Kemp picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Lillard.
Checking in for Las Vegas, number 18.
Wild pass to Bagley. Banked in off the glass.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear number 1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
Nice little read there from Lillard. Got it to the screener right on time.
Perkins with the screen. Caspi for 3. Bagley with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Sean Kemp picks one up right there.
Well, for his position, DeMarcus Cousins has a great build, capable of being a physical big man, but also pretty agile for his size and able to adapt to his opponent.
Now here's Rivers. Three-pointer. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
5 on the clock. Here's Bruce Ellis. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Here's Griffith. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Well, that's the kind of special athlete he can be. What a slam.
Down low. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. There's the 3. Monk with some nice defense. Indianapolis trails by 4. To Cousins. Pops in the layup for 2. Cousins has got 6 points.
And Cousins, at his size, able to handle and finish like a guard. Very nimble in the pick and roll.
And that one's good. Griffith.
That's a terrific kick-out pass. That's what we call a winning play.
Floats it up for Cousins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And just throw it up, and Cousins will take care of the rest. Sometimes it's just that easy.
Here's Sampson. Pass to Rivers. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Out to the right wing. Here's Griffith. And another 3 for Las Vegas.
And, you know, for someone with the nickname Dr. Duncanstein, Griffith does a lot of damage from three-point land. He is a high flyer and a long-range bomber.
Up in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Las Vegas ahead. Up by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now, here's Lewis. He has yet to score. Shot clock at 5. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, you can see the athleticism of Adebayo on that drive. What a motor he has.
Comes up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
To the middle. It's stolen by Adebayo. Walton with the ball. Now Stoudemire defending. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And Adebayo throws it down.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Indianapolis making a switch here. "90 seconds now into the second half. Hayden with it. Picked up by Rivers. It's stolen by Stoudemire. From downtown. Drills it from outside. Now it's a 5-point Las Vegas lead.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
A nice shot by Aldridge.
Well, Aldridge has his feet planted and was set to fire. They just have to put the ball in his hands.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint and this sort of a grind it out there.
Sinks the triple.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter of the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Walton. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
1:36 left to play in the third. Pass to Griffith. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Bangs home the trifecta. Davis has got 7.
Yeah, well, the defense has to try to limit those corner threes, or this is what will happen.
Las Vegas leading by 5. Rivers with it. Now Smith defending. And here's Davis for 3. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity for Indianapolis. They've hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Indianapolis with the ball. Here's the screen. Inside. Outside for Jefferson. The shape. Like at 6. And he slams it down right on top of Amare.
Yeah, Jefferson, just great lift on these dunks. Whenever he's near the basket, he is ready to turn one over.
And that one, good.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
And Monk is a good shooter from the mid-range. He's only going to get better the more he looks to shoot from there.
Rivers can't get it to go.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Pass to Peyton. It's stolen by Stoudemire. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Las Vegas leads by 2. And we're coming back in just
40.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. And here's Las Vegas. Pass to Griffith. Crafty move. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And here's Monk. He'll bring it up for Indianapolis. A 2-point game. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, my God. Just throw it up to the square and Bam will do the rest.
Davis. And the rejection by Smith.
Yeah, when you go to the rim, you better bring it or it's going to get rejected.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Oh, they get it back. Sampson's shot is off. On its way from Monk for 2. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. They get a hand on it. Adebayo with the ball. Picked up by Davis.
Well, defensively, if you're letting Adebayo get rolling, it's time to rethink your approach.
Las Vegas calls timeout. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. Trailing by 4. No good. Monk outside. 20 feet away. It's off target. So it's Las Vegas now. Rivers scanning the floor. Perkins with the screen. For 3. He drills the 3.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Indianapolis with the ball. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here is Caspi. Launches it. A 3-pointer. Good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And that one drops.
Nice poise from him there. Taken over in a big moment.
122 left in the fourth quarter. Now Casper. 5 to shoot. And he misses the J.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the lead.
.52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now Adebayo. Now Las Vegas moving it up. He's off from 3. Indianapolis with the ball.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Oh, what a play inside.
crucial basket for this team. He gave them a shot in the arm with that one.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Takes it from 10. And that one is good.
And he comes up with the crucial buckets time and again. Cousins, an incredible talent.
Las Vegas calls timeout. Thoughts on what coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Checking in for Las Vegas.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, that's outstanding execution in a big spot. He showed a lot of poise at the line right there.
Takes it inside, and he jams it in.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And so it's Indianapolis winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy.
Every time I'm coming different, I'm not into being normal. Front of West Side, West Warmer, everywhere across the border. Yeah, I had to do it big, had to do it enormous. Really, I had